In this video, I'm going to show how to use a great plugin calendar for WordPress, and this is called All-in-One Calendar. And for this, I've already installed it, and so I'm going to go ahead and activate my calendar. And when you first activate it, you're going to be notified that you need to go and run the setup for it. So once that comes up here, I'm going to go ahead and dismiss the notice here from All-in-One Calendar, and then I'm going to go over and configure the calendar. So we're going to go ahead and click on Setup Now, and you can go ahead and accept all the defaults. My suggestion is to go ahead and set your time zone in here if you've not already done it for your site. So we're going to pick the Central Time Zone here, and we're going to have our week start on Sunday. And then we're going to leave the rest of the defaults except for the input dates, and we're going to set that to the US format. And then we're going to go ahead and click Update Settings. Once that's done, then it's going to tell you that it has automatically created a calendar page for you. And if we open this up, you'll see that we have a calendar already in the menu, and we already have a calendar on the site. And inside of here, you can subscribe to the calendar through, you can see it uses the WebCal format, so it'll work in things like iCal, Outlook, or Thunderbird, or plugins inside of Thunderbird. Also, you can subscribe to it inside of Google Calendar. And to create menu items, or to create events, you can go into the events area, and inside of here you can set up event categories and tags. We're not going to set up any of those right now, but those would work just like they would for regular WordPress posts. And we're going to go ahead and click right on to Add New. And once you click on Add New, you'll see that you have the basic WordPress post entry area. So we're going to create an event, and we're going to call it event number 1. This is our first event on the website. And we're going to go ahead and add a photo to this image, or to this entry. And you add your photos just like you would for any other item. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pick something from our sample library here. And we're going to pick our penguins. We're going to upload this onto the site, and then I'm going to put the medium-sized image onto our post. And actually I realized that I did not hit the alignment for it, so I'm going to align it to the left. So we now have our basic content. Then underneath that you have your event details, so you can pick the date and time that you want your event to show as starting and ending. You can set it up to repeat, and if you do that, you'll get a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly option for repeating your item. And so we're going to repeat this every week on Thursdays, and we're going to end it after, let's say 5 times. And we're going to hit apply. And you can see it says weekly on Thursday for 5 occurrences. You can also exclude certain dates from it. And then underneath that, you can put venue names for it. So let's go ahead and put the Frank Erwin Center, which is a venue here in town. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put in an address here. And you can see automatically it'll search on Google Maps for it. And you can click on that. And then if you want to show a map on your page, you can go ahead and show it here. You can see we have a fully interactive map already available. You can give it a cost if you want, and you can give it a contact name. And that is all you need to do in order to create a basic item. You just go ahead and click Publish. And that will create your event. Over on your calendar, If we refresh this, you'll see now, here's our event. When we roll over it, we'll see the basic summary of it. And when we click on it, we'll be taken to this event specific page. And you can see here we've got our details, we've got our cost, we have our content below, and we have again our interactive map right here. We can add it to our calendar or go ahead and add this to our Google Calendar. And if you choose to, you can actually have comments open onto your events so that people can leave comments on your event. And the final piece to this plugin, at least as far as the basic use of it is widgetized. So if we go into our appearance and go to widgets, you will see a upcoming events widget. And so we're just going to drag that up into our main sidebar here. And we'll put it up at the top. And you can pick the number of events that you want to show. You can exempt categories. You can also choose whether or not you want to show this on the calendar page, show view calendar buttons, and show subscribe buttons. We're going to go ahead and turn those off. And then once we go back over here and go to our home page, which has a sidebar on it, you'll see now here are our 5 upcoming events. These are all clickable and will take you immediately over to that particular events page. So this is a really great plugin for creating basic events. It allows you to import events from iCal feeds. It allows you to create recurring events, and it's just a really solid basic plugin for adding events. This is one of the basic plugins that I add to just about every site that I create.